South Sudan, the world's youngest nation, is once again teetering on the brink of chaos. The recent deployment of Ugandan special forces to the capital, Juba, has heightened fears of a return to widespread violence. These troops, under the command of General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, were dispatched at the request of South Sudanese President Salva Kiir. Their mission to bolster security in Juba amidst escalating tensions between President Kiir and his deputy Riek Machar. This latest crisis underscores the fragility of the 2018 peace agreement that ended South Sudan's brutal civil war. However, deep-seated mistrust and political rivalries continue to plague the country. The presence of foreign troops has further inflamed tensions. Machar's supporters view the deployment as a provocative move by Kiir to consolidate his power. The international community has expressed concern over the escalating situation. The future of this young nation hangs in the balance. To understand the current crisis in South Sudan, it is essential to delve into the historical animosity between President Salva Kiir and his deputy, Riek Machar. Their rivalry, rooted in ethnic and political differences, dates back to the long struggle for South Sudanese independence from Sudan. Kiir, from the Dinka ethnic group, and Machar, a Nuer, have been locked in a power struggle for decades. In 2013, their rivalry erupted into open conflict, plunging South Sudan into a brutal civil war. The fighting, characterized by ethnic massacres and widespread human rights abuses, claimed the lives of an estimated 400,000 people. Millions more were displaced from their homes, creating a humanitarian catastrophe. Despite numerous attempts at peace, the war raged on for years. Finally, in 2018, under intense international pressure, Kiir and Machar signed a power-sharing agreement. However, the agreement did not address the underlying causes of the conflict. The 2018 peace agreement, while a significant achievement, has proven to be a fragile and incomplete solution to South Sudan's deep-rooted problems. The agreement's primary objective was to silence the guns and bring an end to the bloodshed. In this regard, it achieved some success. The large-scale fighting that had plagued the country largely subsided. However, sporadic clashes continued in different parts of the country, a stark reminder of the fragility of the peace. The agreement's power-sharing arrangement, while intended to foster unity, also created a system of competing interests and mistrust. Kiir and Machar, once bitter enemies, were now forced to work together. However, their rivalry continued to simmer beneath the surface, hindering the government's ability to function effectively. Furthermore, the agreement failed to adequately address the root causes of the conflict, such as ethnic tensions, land disputes, and competition for resources. The international community has watched the unfolding events in South Sudan with growing alarm. The deployment of Ugandan troops, the arrests of Machar's allies, and the escalating tensions between Kiir and Machar have raised fears of a return to full-blown conflict. The United States, a key player in the South Sudan peace process, has taken a particularly strong stance. In response to the deteriorating security situation, the US ordered the evacuation of non-emergency personnel from its embassy in Juba. This move, a clear indication of Washington's concern, sent shockwaves through the region. The US has also been critical of both Kiir and Machar, accusing them of prioritizing their personal power struggles over the well-being of the South Sudanese people. The European Union, the United Nations, and regional powers have also expressed their concern over the situation. They have called on all parties to exercise restraint, respect the peace agreement, and engage in dialogue to resolve their differences peacefully. The future of South Sudan remains uncertain. The spectre of renewed violence looms large, threatening to plunge this young nation back into chaos.